Fun fact, in Spanish, the word for bishop in chess is alfil, and that actually comes from Arabic. Fil, the same word fil as this, meaning elephant, because the bishop traditionally was to represent elephant units, somehow. Similarly, in Russian, the word for bishop is slov, and that also means elephant. Okay. 10:159. Haven't made a huge dent in it, but we're getting there. Okay, gonna do some Chinese now. Nei. Nei. Man. Yen. Yo. 5. Ducks are drinking wine. Bambas. Bamba, okay, Bambas is ducks. Okay, I have now leveled up. Let's see what the XP situation is now. 10,340 out of 12,500. And as always, viewers can choose my next language for me just with a follow and a $5 to my Patreon. I buy a computer or quack, and here's another example. I like to point these out. For this word for quack sounds vaguely like Hogun and the hok in Hogun in Korean, or waku in Japanese, and that means it is the exact same kind of character. Oh, I see. This is Dikhe Ishai Fui, which means do you want food? But yeah, are you hungry? That kind of thing. How are the boys? Sine ta boy. Posso Milao. Pote. When is it? Proteine. Udros. Protoculo. In the designated chicken-eating area, obviously.
Live. Monsieur. Live.
Hello and welcome to Hyperpolyglotting with Elise, where we're continuing our Obsidian League speedrun. And yeah, I've not been able to stream quite as much this week because I've had a bunch of other stuff going on. I've had some work to do. I've had some things related to other things, and so hoping that I will be able to stream more in the next week. But we're going to get started with some Japanese via Chinese. Let me just make sure I got these windows where I need them. Okay, that's looking good.
Pool.
Pool da.
Pool. Pool. Pool. Te. Te. Te. Te.
Okay, this is just katakana practice.
Ru. Ru. Ru. Sai. Te. Ru. Pool.
Hello, Sandy Medicine. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Fu.
Fu.
Fu. ふふこてプールる
那个是有音乐呢。プール。
プール
Not too bad. I had something kind of cool happen just a couple of minutes ago on Twitter. A few days ago, there was a discussion on language Twitter about comprehensible input and also the fact that people also within that context learn languages different ways, and I had contributed to that discussion. I talked about it on stream, and I ended up clipping that, and it's on my YouTube. But so I had at one point synthesized the whole thing by saying basically what it comes down to is everybody's learning via comprehensible input that is compelling, but it varies depending on but what points of reference are going to make input comprehensible, and what sort of things make it compelling to a person is going to vary from person to person. And so I get a notification today that there's been a like on there. And there's been a like from Stephen Krashen, of all people, which is not a bad endorsement of my synthesis of his 40 years of research. So I'm not half chuffed about that. Where are you joining us from? Yo.
やさがあります。
目を持つ。テーブルはありません。That is such a weird way to divide that up. I can't get over that. And I just worked out why. Because sometimes you will have on its own. I mean, the most common place you will see on its own in Japanese is in constructions like nda, ndes, where it is short for no, and it's a way of turning something into an explanation, for example, or also turning a verb phrase into a noun. So you will often have alone, and this AI then is trying to generate the smallest words it can out of all the characters involved, and so it says is separate. It thinks that is a separate word in arimasen. When in fact... Okay.
風呂
あ、違うだろ。
台所
風呂 except it's basically always it's always ofuro. It always gets the honorific pretty much, and I've not really heard it said furo without o on the beginning very often at all.
お風呂があります。
Yeah, for example, she says ofuro. Yo.
プールは学校にあります。
在学校 Wait a second. Okay. Yeah, what happened is I had forgot to switch the... Hi, Erica. Yeah, I forgot to switch the profile on OBS. I thought I had, but then I noticed that I get a notification saying that Untitled Anarchist Seagull channel's gone live, and it's like, that's not supposed to be happening, not for another 8 hours, roughly.
あそこにあります。
在哪里？
テーブルはあそこです。
台所はあそこです。台所は
あそこ
あそこです。
Kitchen's over there.
台所にあります。お風呂はどこですか？
在哪里？
テーブルはここです。
How you doing, Erica? ここ。
ここ。
台所はここです。
Shit. Misclicked.
そこはどこですか？
漫画。
こ
ここ。
絵文字。
絵文字。
人数。
名前。
鳥。
テーブルはそこですか？
在哪里吗？
どこ？
会社。
何？
何？
赤。
Although that's not aka. That is actually wrong. Oh well, no, wait. Of course, yeah. In Chinese, this hong means red, and red is aka. That's what's going on. I was thinking match kanji to reading, but that's obviously not what's going on. Yomu.
そこにあります。
台所はここです。
Welcome back.
Inu.
This is Mandarin. It's Chinese, and it's actually Japanese through the medium of Chinese. There's also Cantonese through the medium of Chinese, and that is way easier than it ought to be for me, since I don't really know either of those languages. And understand very little of what's going on, but I still manage to get through it because I can convert mentally between simplified and traditional characters, and that's a lot of what's going on in the writing system. Yeah, let's Windows rearranged. Inu.
Inu. Inu. Inu. Inu. ペット。
と。
と。
て。え。
ペット。ペット。ペット。
ペット。
と。と。と。と。と。
簡単だよ、簡単。へ。
へ。
Fun fact, on its own, he, as opposed to which is a particle meaning indicating motion towards, means fart.
と、
ペット、
ペット、
犬、
犬、
プール、
へ、
fart. This means fart. The way she's pronouncing it, it means fart.
へ、へ、へ、
く、
犬、
よくま、犬はいますか?
か
Is there a dog? 那是、あれは、
はペットです。家、
じゃあ、
家、
じゃあ、
家、
fart? プ
プ
ール、
ール、
プル、
ル、
家、
家、
って。Meow, neko.
猫
See, and the reason they use the kana here is because it would be way too easy. For the exact same reason that I can make it through the Cantonese lessons that are taught through the medium of Chinese, you could a Chinese speaker would figure this out in half a second without learning a single thing about Japanese, really, if you use the kanji here, because the kanji is the same.
猫はいません。
Meow. Meow. じゃあ、
家
家はどこですか？
家在哪儿？部屋。
猫はいますか？
有喵吗? I would have thought it was yo mail meow, but apparently. 院子
には
部屋があります。
有房间
鳥はいますか？
有没有
鳥はいません。
鳥はいま
せ
ん。変だよ。
庭はあそこです。
院子在那里。家里有家
家
にはOkay. 風呂じゃない。それはどういう意味だ？窓。窓。Oh, that's where the problem is. See, it breaks down the word mado, which means window, into two words. This is one word. This should be one word in Japanese in this word bank. Mado. But instead, for reasons I don't completely comprehend here, it's decided to just divide them up. があります
ます
か？
か
家 に
に
窓
ど
がありま
あり
す。
ます。
That is so bloody weird. Okay, we've leveled up, and it is time to randomly choose another language. How much do we have to get into the promotion zone? 1482. Okay, we can do that. Okay, doing some Polish. We're gonna Slavicize a bit. Okay, this will get me to legendary the soonest.
Często chodzimy do muzeum.
Biegnę do ciebie.
That actually ought to be accepted.
Idziemy teraz do muzeum.
Biegam w każdy wtorek. Oni zawsze jeżdżą do biura samochodem. Kto jedzie dziś z nami?
Okay.
Ona biegnie teraz na lotnisko.
Idę na stację z moją mamą.
Fuck off.
Jadę do mojej mamy.
Okay.
Czy on zawsze biega rano?
That can be in the morning or early. That is another possible. The thing is, we are going in Polish, as with a number of other languages, Slavic languages and languages like German, for example, divides between a word for going when it's on foot and when it is not. So, idziemy means you're going on foot. Jeździmy means you're going, but you're using a vehicle of some kind. They're both correct here because nothing says whether you're going to the museum in a car or you're walking. Każdy wtorek. Yeah, chodzisz would be correct. August again. What was that? A, do Niemiec. Jeździ. Yeah, okay.
Biegnę do ciebie.
Idę na stację z moją mamą.
Czy on zawsze biega rano?
Biegam w, right. Każdy rok w sierpniu ona każdego roku. Right. Okay.
Pływam w każdy piątek.
Every Friday.
Gdzie teraz płyniecie? Pingwiny nie latają.
Penguins do not fly. These are great if you're trying to meet some sort of spy contact and you need some really obvious cryptic thing to say in a bad movie.
Teraz niosę kota.
On niesie żółwia. On niesie żółwia. On niesie żółwia.
Right.
Lecę jutro do Stanów Zjednoczonych.
Do Stanów, right.
Często tu pływasz?
Often swim here? Oni dają to lecą.
Mój tata zawsze nosi w plecaku mapę.
Pocket is nuts.
W plecaku.
Ten mórz. Te jaszyki. A niesie. Lithuania, right, right. Nyosha. But why? Okay. Dziś. Bulldogs. A płynie mnie. Ciężko. Right, yes.
On niesie żółwia. On niesie żółwia.
Lecę jutro do Stanów Zjednoczonych.
Ten mórz. Ta mieścina. Okay.
Biegnę do ciebie.
I am running to you. Idźcie mi.
Rzadko biegamy w parku.
Run in the park.
Ona biegnie teraz na lotnisko.
Running to the airport now.
Często chodzimy do muzeum.
Okay.
Oni zawsze jeżdżą do biura samochodem.
Always go to the office by car. Jutro idziesz do Włoch. Well, again, it could be idziesz, it could be jedziesz. I mean, you could theoretically be walking to Italy. People have done it.
Biegam w każdy wtorek.
Ah, yeah.
Idę przez twój dom.
And that should be accepted.
Ja chodzę.
See, this is the most annoying thing. I mean, it's one thing when you actually legit get things wrong. It's another thing when they just don't take into account all the possible answers.
Gdzie biegniesz?
Where do you run? Like, that is a correct answer, damn it. Yeah, are you running also, but where do you run is not wrong either.
Biegnę do ciebie.
I am running to you. Teraz do muzeum.
Jutro jedziesz do Włoch.
Tomorrow you are going to Italy.
Gdzie biegniesz?
Where are you running?
Biegam w każdy wtorek.
I run every Tuesday. Jestem doróż. Już nie chodzę do szkoły.
Kto jedzie dziś z nami?
Who's going with us today?
Nie idę dziś do szkoły.
I do not go to school today. That's not right. Teraz biega na lotnisko.
Jeżdżę do mojej mamy co tydzień.
I go to my mom's every week. Każdy rok tego roku w sierpniu ona jeździ do Niemiec. I just keep misclicking that. Okay, sod it. Okay, it's time for some Yiddish. In the unusual dialect that they use for Yiddish here. Der Scheißcomputer. Sounds a little bit like der Scheißcomputer. Habt ihr gesehen mein Scheißcomputer? Have you seen my laptop? Derek. Das ist Derek. This is the... I guess they want edge, even though really it's more corner. Ich bring mein Scheißcomputer in einem Kaffee. I bring my laptop to the cafe. Kaffee. Der neue Scheißcomputer kostet $1000. The new laptop costs $1,000. Our examen is full mit toisim. Is full of mistakes. Must be Alienware. Durch die Gassen von London, through the streets of London. Man muss abschneiden die Ecken. One must cut off the edges. Leidig euch den Tag. The top. Empty out the pot. Der Kaffee hat sich ausgeleidigt. The cafe emptied out. Alle Bussen daheim sind full. All buses homeward are full. In alle Gassen, wo man geht, hört man Sabastovkes, läuft meidlich Kind und geht, schmusen von Nabovkes, hey, hey, da läuft Polizei. Do you know the Jeff Burner version of that? He did a great updated version a few years back. Gas. Elf. Gas. Jetzt.
Verb.
Weib. 100. Der Eck von einem Zimmer. Euer Examen is full mit Toisim. Die Stadt. Es sind da Sach Schules in unserer Stadt. There are a lot of schools in our city. Is the flush ledig? Is the bottle empty? Mit Soymilch, bitte. With soy milk, please. Soy milk. Die Stadt ist ledig. The city is empty. Sounds like Santiago on a Sunday evening. Beide Städte sind klein. Both cities are small. Is derselbe Mensch? Is he the same person? Welche Gegend? Sehen sie nicht dieselbe Sache? I haven't been recording. I meant to be recording. Are they not the same thing? Wo ist der Gegend? Wo ist der Gegend verkauft man? Wo in der Gegend verkauft man Kakao? Where in this neighborhood do they sell hot chocolate? Wir wohnen in derselben Tiere. We live in the same apartment. Is in der Gegend von dein Haus? Of your house. Der Kaffee ist ganz leidig in der Früh. The cafe is quite empty. I guess you could say, I mean, ganz could be totally empty in the morning. Fleisch.
In.
Un. Soymilch.
Geld.
Geld.
6.
6. Da, da, da, da.
Ich.
Oben. Ich. Mein vergessen. Was Tracht? Was Denk? Oben. Vereinigte Staaten, mich, dem, mein Litvinerins, die Kakao AC vergessen. They're missing the fucking word. That's not good. They're missing the word for think in here. I don't see it anywhere. There's forget, there's United States, there's me, the, my, Lithuanians, the, hot chocolate, that, they. There's no fucking... Yeah. Oh, I see what they were trying to do, because mine can be mine, as in my, and it can be I am of the opinion. That was not the word I was looking for. Wo in der Gegend verkauft
Verkauft.
man
Man.
Kakao? Ich mein, sie haben die Kakao vergessen. It's dem Kakao? Okay. Gender is often a little bit weird in Yiddish, and there are also lots of different approaches to the gender of a lot of nouns. Ich
mein,
as, sie haben den Kakao vergessen. Yeah, they want vergessen im Kakao, which is also right, but the haben dem Kakao vergessen is also correct. Ich mein, als sie haben vergessen dem Kakao. Der Teller. Was ist auf unsere Teller? What is on our plates? Schmand ist nicht gesund. Schmand. Kauf 3 Päcklich Schmand. Buy 3 packs of sweet cream. Sehnen sie automatisch? Are they automatic? Oh yeah, you had me at gender is always a little bit weird. Yeah, that's true. It is always a little bit weird. But in Yiddish, it's even weirder.
Automatisch.
Automatisch. Sie legt den Teller auf den Tisch. She puts the plate on the table.
Die Maschinen sind automatisch.
These machines, it can also be the machines, are automatic. Die Waschmaschine arbeitet keinmal nicht. This washing machine never works. Wieso heißt du Lied? Wieso heißt das Lied? What is the name of the song? Ich kenn nicht seine Lieder. I do not know his songs. Wie viel Teller darf How many plates does he need? Für was ist die Waschmaschine in Kich? Because we're in Britain, apparently. Where in Britain, the washing machine is somehow always in the fucking kitchen. Don't ask me why. It's never made a whole lot of sense to me. Is the washing machine in the kitchen? Wollt ihr Kakao mit Schmand? Do you have hot chocolate with sweet cream? Ich
Ich
kenn nicht seine Lieder. Die Maschinen sind automatisch. 3-5. The Internet. See, the Internet. That could just as well be das Internet. Wir haben nicht kein Internet in der Heim. Have no internet at home. Morgen noch Mittag. Tomorrow afternoon. Bist du satt? Are you satiated? I mean, that's not wrong, but who says that? Are you satiated? That sounds like something you say to a demon. Ich hab bestellter Platz für 4 Menschen. I have reserved or ordered a spot for 4 people. Was bestellen wir? What are we ordering? Rechnet dem Cheshbon. He is calculating the account. Nächten sehnen mir gewinn anderthalben Schuhe lang in Kaffee. Yesterday we were at the cafe for 1.5 hours. Surely an hour and a half would be a more natural way of saying that. Das kleine Mädel kann noch nicht rechnen. The little cannot calculate yet. Ich bin noch als nicht satt. I am still not full. Or I am not full yet. Wie viel rechnen Sie für a Kichel? How much do they charge for a cookie? Wie viel haben Sie dir gerechnet? How much did they charge you? Ist viele noch dem, was ist satt. He eats even after he is full. What is this, Mr. Creosote? Ich hab 100.000 Mal as I feel. I have 1.5 times as much. Für was bestellt der Kaffee durch der Internet? Why does he order coffee through the internet? Nein.
Dann.
Oh no, that's done. Dein. Nein.
Nein.
Ich. Euch. Dein Milch euch nicht gehen. Chob.
Chab.
I see. That's what they're doing. That's a contraction. You could also say ich hob, and that wouldn't be wrong. Noch Mittag. Nicht
Nicht.
kein
Kann.
Zeit. Then ich hab nicht kein Zeit nach Mittag. That is another correct word order. Noch Mittag
Mittag.
is
Is.
es gewesen
Gewein.
sonnig. Nein,
Nein.
ich hab nicht
Nicht.
kein
Kann.
Zeit noch
Noch.
Mittag.
Mittag.
Der Sandwich. That reminds me of a video game from the 1980s, the way that sandwich looks. Der Sandwich is Geschmack. Hola, Papi Wilson, ¿cómo estáis? ¿Cuánto tiempo, eh? Der Sandwich is Geschmack. Der sandwich is delicious. Wir wohnen allein in unser Tiere. We live alone in our apartment. Wir können sich nicht verbinden. No. We cannot connect. Der Kaffee hat schnellen Wi-Fi. The coffee, they want this, but it's also let me see if it'll accept it. Has fast Wi-Fi. As 2 words. Okay, good, it accepted it. Sí, bastante bien. No había hecho muchos directos en último tiempo porque lo que pasa es que hubo la conferencia de políglotas en línea, una conferencia global de gente, gente amante de los idiomas, con mucha ponencia interesante. Y por eso, me la pasé entera en la última semana. La semana pasada me la pasé entera participando de esa conferencia y no hubo tiempo. Y esta semana, he tenido un poco de pega y no he podido hacer tanto directo como quería. Pero ahora, creo que voy a volver a hacerlo con más frecuencia. Wi-Fi. Wie viel kostet sandwich? Okay, the way I said that, it sounded a little bit like Bela Lugosi speaking fucking Yiddish. Wie viel kostet sandwich? Does a sandwich cost? Der Wi-Fi verbindet sich nicht. The Wi-Fi is not connecting. Gibt dir Trinkgeld. He is tipping her. Die Sandwiches sehen alle dieselbe. The sandwiches are all the same. Verbind sich zum Wi-Fi bitte. Connect to the Wi-Fi, please. Gibt mir nicht kein Trinkgeld. He is not tipping me. Die Katze spielt sich allein. The cat plays by itself. Was hat der Sandwich? What does the sandwich have? This can also mean, what is wrong with the sandwich? What is the sandwich's problem? Zivitsik. Giraff. Wi-Fi. Ei. Vibe. Gay.
Guy.
Allein. Los mich. Schwester singen. Ahin. Lass mich ab. Gibt ihr Trinkgeld? Okay, we have leveled up. Let's see where we are on the league table. We are up to 1004 XP. In 11th place, we are moving up in the league table here in the Obsidian Order. I had no idea that how you got into the Cardassian Secret Service was just by doing Duolingo. And Swedish.
Jag har haft
5 hästar, men nu har jag bara 3.
Jag har alltid velat åka till Tyskland. Han har aldrig lagat
mat.
Har han lagat mat till hela familjen?
Has he cooked for the whole family?
Professorn
har läst boken både på svenska och franska.
Har det regnat i Stockholm?
Did it rain in Stockholm? This is annoying because that actually... Har det renat i Stockholm? Also, I mean, yes, it can mean has it ever rained in Stockholm? Which is what they seem to be suggesting is what we're talking about. But it can also just mean did it rain?
Har du varit i Polen?
Have you been to Poland?
Hon har haft flera pojkvänner.
She has had many boyfriends. Min man har gått till banken.
Det har regnat hela dagen.
Vart har hon gått?
Det har varit en svår tid för oss alla.
Jag har haft 5 hästar. Men nu har jag bara 3.
Har hon läst boken?
As she read the book.
Jag har alltid velat göra det.
I have always wanted to do it.
Hon har inte lagat maten.
She hasn't cooked yet.
Vart har hon gått?
Where has she gone? Or where did she go?
Har det regnat i Stockholm?
Has it rained in Stockholm?
Jag har inte hört det.
Jag har inte hört det.
Jag har sett den i en dröm.
I've seen her in a dream. La vi en un sueño.
Min svarta katt har äntligen...
Min svarta katt har äntligen kommit hem. Jag har betalat för mycket.
Ni har lekt tillsammans. Vi har inte pratat i telefon idag.
We have not talked the phone today.
Har du sett min lilla katt?
Have you seen my little cat?
Har du pratat med din frön?
Have you talked with your wife yet? What's going on there? That doesn't sound like good news for her.
Har du hört om den nya läraren?
Have you heard about the new teacher?
Jag sov länge i morse. Advokaten har pratat med sin chef.
Jag har inte ätit tårta.
På år. Flera år. Han har kommit nu.
He has come now.
Har du betalat för maten?
Have you paid for the food?
Jag har ätit en citron.
I have eaten a lemon. Another. Okej. Vet.
Han har
gett mig nya böcker.
Han har lämnat sin fru.
He has left his wife.
Min syster
hade skrivit en viktig bok.
Hon har blivit en kvinna.
She has become a woman.
Han
har lagt
lagt
boken på hyllan.
Han har blivit en man.
He has become a man.
Har du ringt arkitekten?
Have you rung the architect?
Jag var ung en gång för länge sedan. Hon har lämnat sin man.
She has left her husband.
Han har sagt att det går bra. Jag har alltid sagt att du är underbar.
That you are wonderful. Nu har vi ringt polisen.
Hon har lagt kudden i soffan.
Kudden.
Kudden.
Pillow, right? You have a typo, and their correction they suggest is cheese without the apostrophe. There's like two different things that are wrong. First of all, that should be a typo. She put the pillow on the sofa as a totally correct translation there. But then the typo's correction suggestion there is chess.
Författaren har skrivit en ny bok.
New book. Bookmark in chat.
Har du gett henne mitt telefonnummer?
Have you given her my phone number? Door locked. Nyckeln. Ja, nyckeln. Jag var ung en gång. för länge sedan.
Du har gjort mig.
Du har gjort mig till en lycklig man.
Har
Du tagit min tandborste?
Har du varit?
Har du varit här förut?
Jag har tappat nycklarna. Vi har varit här förr.
Vi har varit här förut.
Jag har utvecklat motorn för att göra den bättre.
Engine or motor to make it better.
Har du frågat din chef?
Have you asked your boss?
Jag har frågat flera gånger. Han har tappat sin telefon igen.
He's lost his phone again. Har du fått
svaren? Vad har ni gjort?
What have you done?
Jag tror att du har skickat fel brev till fel pojkvän.
I think you sent the wrong letter to the wrong boyfriend. This is very annoying because, once again, that is actually a correct answer.
Mina föräldrar har tagit min säng. Det har aldrig regnat så mycket förut.
Never rained this much before.
De har skickat barnen utomlands.
They have sent the child abroad. A number of things wrong there.
Har du fått svaren?
You received an answer yet.
Cykeln som vi har utvecklat är perfekt för barn.
What we have developed is perfect for children.
Jag tror att du har skickat fel brev till fel pojkvän.
I think you have sent the wrong letter to the wrong boyfriend.
De har skickat barnen utomlands.
They sent the children abroad. Actually, that's that's just totally wrong. I mean, yeah, it could mean their children, but it does not say their children. It does not say deras barnen. It says barnen. That's just the children.
De har skickat barnen utomlands. Har du tänkt
på oss?
Har du träffat min fru?
Have you met my wife?
Jag
ringer dig när gästerna har åkt.
Har du stängt fönstret?
Have you closed the window?
Jag har stängt dörren.
I have closed the door.
Har du träffat hennes flickvän?
Have you met her girlfriend? Jag har aldrig träffat honom.
Vi har arbetat tillsammans. Vem har sovit i min säng?
Has slept in my bed. Jag har verkligen försökt.
Jag har försökt ringa dig.
I have tried to ring you. Vem har sovit i min säng?
Hon har arbetat utomlands i flera år. Vi har presenterat vår studie. De har åkt till Danmark.
Vi har presenterat vår studie. Jag har... Barnen har följt med sina föräldrar till stranden.
Hon har berättat för sina föräldrar. Hon har berättat för sina föräldrar. Katten har
tvingat henne att sova på soffan. This is why we love cats.
Hon har tvingat mig att simma.
She has forced me to swim.
Har artisten sjungit
än?
Din son har hoppat över bordet.
Your son has jumped over the table. Har artisten sjungit än?
Han har följt efter mig i 2 timmar.
He has followed me for 2 hours. Killen har simmat hela dagen i poolen.
Har du berättat för dina barn?
Jag har valt att arbeta i Sverige.
Jag har sjungit hela kvällen.
I have sung all evening.
Vad har du valt att göra?
What have you chosen to do?
Katten har hoppat från soffan.
Cat has jumped from the sofa.
Vart har han simmat?
Where has he swum to? Hon. I had it right. I said she and then I...
Jag har inte tvingat dig att göra något.
You to do anything.
Hon har följt med honom hem.
She has followed him home. Killen har simmat i poolen hela dagen.
Frankrike.
Han har köpt ett slott i Frankrike. De har sålt huset.
Ingen
vill veta var du har köpt din tröja. Vem har öppnat fönstret?
Jag har bott på många ställen.
I have lived in many places.
Vi har köpt ett hus.
We have bought a house.
Jag har stannat här förut.
I have stayed here before.
Jag har inte beställt det här. Har du inte öppnat brevet än?
Have you not opened the letter yet?
Vem har öppnat fönstret?
Has opened the window.
Vem har vunnit? Hon har beställt böcker från Island.
Ordered books from Iceland.
Vi har inte beställt vin. De har vunnit en ny bil.
Have won a new car.
Har du sålt din klocka?
Have you sold your clock? Jag har gått i... Okej. Jag har stannat här förut.
Det har
stått i tidningen. Hello, Ether Polyglot. How you doing?
Jag har saknat dig.
I have missed you. How was dinner? What'd you have?
Har du tvättat dig?
Har du tvättat dig? Ja.
Ja,
Ja.
sagt.
Jag har
Antagit det. Har du stått här?
Har du stått här länge? Hon
Hon har
slutat springa varje
dag. Har ni saknat mig?
Have you missed me? Or did you miss me? But I know they'll mark me wrong if I say did you, and that's getting to be annoying. So I'm not even gonna try. Han har slutat äta kött.
Ja, jag har antagit det.
Ja, I have assumed that.
Jag har tvättat alla våra kläder.
I have washed all our clothes.
Jag har länge känt mig ensam. Har du bara antagit det?
See, that ought to be did you just assume that, but they're not going to accept that, I don't think, so have you just assumed that.
Hon har druckit en hel flaska vin. Vad har du druckit?
What have you drunk?
Han har slutat äta kött.
She has stopped eating meat. Hon har druckit hela flaskvin. En hel, ja. Hur länge har ni känt varandra? Ja, känns eller känt varandra. Okay, we've leveled up, and I'm gonna just choose the next language, and then I'm gonna take a little break. Oh, that's not what I was meaning to reach for. Okay, haven't done that in a bit. And, okay, up to 10th place, 1,119 XP. Not too much more to go to get back into the promotion zone. So I'm going to take a little break, and when we get back, we'll be doing some Hebrew. Perfect. Okay, 3 of 4.
El hospital es...
Okay, we've leveled up, and it is time to pick another language. Morfar är tröttare än vanligt. Maten är färdig. And let's see what we're doing when we get back. Greek. We're doing Greek when we get back. Benedese. Herregud, hoe cool dat is. Fun fact. Turkish. Hello, Shakespeare. How you doing? Fun fact, in Spanish, the word for bishop in chess is alfil. And that actually comes from Arabic. Fil. The same word fil as this. Meaning elephant, because the bishop traditionally was to represent elephant units, somehow. Similarly, in Russian, the word for bishop is sword, and that also means elephant. Okay. 10-159. Haven't made a huge dent in it, but we're getting there. Okay, gonna do some Chinese now. Nej. Nej. Man. Igen. Jo. 5. Ducks are drinking wine. Bambas. Bamba, okay, Bambas is ducks. Okay, I have now leveled up. Let's see what the XP situation is now. 10,340 out of 12,500. And as always, viewers can choose my next language for me just with a follow and a $5 to my Patreon. I buy a computer. Or quack, and here's another example. I like to point these out. For this word for or, quack sounds vaguely like Hogun and the hok in Hogun in Korean or Waku in Japanese, and that because it is the exact same kind of character. Oh, I see. This is Dikhe Ishai Fui, which means, do you want food? But, yeah, are you hungry? That kind of thing. How are the boys? Cine da boy. Posso Milao. Pote. When is it? Proteine. Udros. Totopolo. In the designated chicken-eating area, obviously.
Leave.
Monsieur.
See.
Livre. Liwe livre.
Macieje. Ja. Si. Wysoki. Macieje. Proč? Víte. Počkej. A. Si.
Oilen koginio panas. Hakab. Hefed. Hefed. Hefed. Hefed. Hek. Hek. Hek. Mwalimu.
This is Arabic. And it's from Mu'allim.
Juma ni mwalimu mke.
Oh, things do cat suns. Meow and the pictures of the fish. That's they were proud.
Sööpä. Hupu. Yrittävät. Uraista. Omena.
Are in the city center. And it's got some interesting aspects to it.
여자는 어느 나라에 있습니까? 여자는 어느 나라에 있습니까? 여자는 어느 나라에 있습니까?
Countries for living things.
兄の名前は
Okay, and I'm back. Oh wow, got picked up a couple of more viewers in my absence. Hello, welcome new viewers. We're doing the and in case you're new, we're doing the Duolingo Speedrun, which I basically use as an opportunity to actually get to know Duolingo, so that, because anyone who knows that I'm into languages knows I've always been, anyone who's into languages has probably been asked what they think of Duolingo quite a few times, and I really hadn't done anything with it until very, very recently. So, this is how I'm getting to know it, and it's also a way to just kind of bounce off things and come up with language-related topics, because I'm not great at just coming up with those spontaneously, but this sort of just throws them at me, so that is helpful.
מאז אתמול?
מאז אתמול? Since yesterday? מאז.
שברתי את השולחן.
שברתי את השולחן. I broke the table.
הוא בא?
Did he come?
היא שברה לי את הצלחת.
She broke my plate.
עבדתי בעיר.
I worked in the city.
האישה באה.
The woman came.
ההורים היו בעבודה.
The parents were at work.
הם כולם היו שם?
Were they all there?
הילדים שמו את הממתקים בחוץ.
The children put the candies outside.
לאן הוא רץ?
Where did he run to?
הוא גדל כי הוא אכל הרבה ירקות.
גדל כי הוא אכל הרבה ירקות. He grew up because he ate a lot of vegetables.
מי שם את זה פה?
Put this here.
זה לא עבד בינינו.
It did not work. Between us.
רצתי כל הבוקר. עכשיו אני נח.
רצתי כל הבוקר. I ran all morning. Now I am having a rest. הילדים שמו את המתקים בחוץ. הילדים שלך גדלו מאז שראיתי אותך פעם אחרונה.
כולם שרו.
Everybody sang.
אתה נתת לי את זה.
You gave me this.
לקחתי משקפי שמש.
I took sunglasses.
הילד קפץ מהרכבת.
The boy has jumped from the train. I mean, it's not... Yeah.
אף אחד לא קרא את זה.
Everybody... Oh, wait. No one read this.
הם גנבו את המפה מתיק הגב.
They stole the backpack, the map from the backpack.
כחול וצהוב הפכו לירוק.
Blue and yellow turned into green.
קראתם את זה כבר?
Have you read this already?
המורה נתנה שיעורי בית?
Did the teacher give homework?
הטבח לא ידע את המתכון.
The cook did not know the recipe.
גנבתי ירקות מהחנות.
I stole vegetables from the store.
התלמידים כתבו את מה שהמורה אמר להם.
The students wrote what the teacher said to them.
הוא עדיין לא כתב כלום.
He hasn't written anything still.
האנשים ידעו שהוא בא.
The people knew he had come.
בית הכלא הישן הפך למוזיאון.
The prison, the old prison, has become a museum.
הקופים קפצו עלינו ולקחו את משקפי השמש שלנו.
The monkeys jumped on us and took our sunglasses.
הן קפצו ביחד. הילד קפץ מהרכבת.
The boy jumped from the train. That's cheery.
הוא עדיין לא כתב כלום.
He still hasn't written anything.
איבדתי את המפתח שלי.
I have lost my key.
הטבח בישל בשר.
The cook cooked meat.
הוא סיפר לי על החיים שלו.
Okay. Now I have to rearrange my windows. Oh, hello, Ellis Swede. Welcome. Okay, so here's the deal. And welcome to the stream. Good to see you. So, here, what I'm doing here is, for the most part, okay, this divides into several categories for me. There are languages that are like my native languages and working languages, which is a lot of the languages we're dealing with here. Then you've got languages that I know sort of varying degrees of some of, and then there are a tiny number that I know basically nothing about. Now the reason I'm doing this is, for one thing, to just get to know Duolingo, because people ask me about it a lot, and until very recently I hadn't done a thing with it, so I really couldn't say directly thank you for the follow in case I forgot to say so already. And the other thing is, it's a source of language-related topics. Like, I have trouble coming up. This is a language-related stream in general. But the thing is, I'm not great at just coming up with topics to talk about. So something like this, or, people in chat, if they want to, bring up language-related stuff, give me topics that I can then work with much more regularly than I can come up with things language related to talk about. He spoke about no. Told me about his life.
ידידה שלי סיפרה לי על הטיול שלה.
My friend told me about her trip.
הילד שיחק עם אחותו בפארק.
The boy well, I have three of them. I grew up trilingual, German, Spanish, and English, so those three are equal. And what's yours, if I might ask? Sichek played with his sister in the park. Mycket bra. Svenska är ett av mina arbetsspråk. Hebrew, on the other hand, is one of the languages I know varying degrees of some of. It's not really ready for prime time. I wouldn't take people's money to translate things in it. I'm a translator. But I know some. I know I have something of a vocabulary and I understand basically how the language works. The teacher spoke to the student. You missed. I had done Yiddish a little while ago. Yes, I do speak Yiddish. Und du? Willst du reden auf Yiddish? Yeah. Yiddish, I know much, much better than Hebrew.
הוא ניסה הרבה פעמים, אבל זה לא אפשרי.
He tried many times, but it's not possible.
ביקשתי מכנסיים בצבע אדום.
I asked for red pants.
מעולם לא ניסיתי לאכול את זה.
I never tried eating that.
לא דיברנו עלייך.
Yeah, I mean, it's fundamentally, it's based on Middle High German, the sort of central component of the language. And then there's a lot of loan words from Hebrew and Slavic languages and a little bit of French. And a lot of grammatical features actually are Slavic. We had not spoken about you. We were not talking about you. Yeah, okay.
עדיין לא סיפרנו לכם.
We have not told you yet.
כל הטבחים בישלו אוכל טעים.
All the cooks בישלו אוכל טעים. Cooked tasty food.
לא איבדתן את זה, נכון?
You have not lost that, right?
בישלתי ארוחת טעימה, אבל כולם כבר אכלו ממתקים.
I cooked a tasty meal, but everyone had already eaten candy.
הטבח איבד את הכף.
הוא משכנע אותי לשחק איתו, כי אבא שלו שיחק איתו לעתים רחוקות.
Oh, bloody hell. He... אותי לשחק אותו... כי אבא שלו שיחק אותו איתו לעתים רחוקות. Okay. He's convincing me to play with him because his father rarely played with him. The main reason I don't use the keyboard is that if I use the word bank, I can be sure that the words that they're looking for are definitely in there. Whereas, also, I don't know Hebrew well enough to do it with the keyboard. There's also that. But mostly, knowing... See, the thing is, there are correct translations, and there are the translations the course creators have already taken into account. These word banks will definitely have all the words they're hoping for in the correct translation they've taken into account, or in some cases incorrect translation. That happens every once in a while as well. So it's just easier to do it that way.
לא ביקשתי את זה.
I didn't ask for this.
לא דיברנו עלייך.
We we're not talking about you.
ניצחנו.
We won.
אף פעם לא שיקרתי.
I never lied.
הוא בזבז שעות במסעדה.
He spent hours at the restaurant.
החברים שלי שיקרו לי.
My friends lied to me.
הילד סיים את האוכל ועזב את השולחן.
The boy finished the food and left the table.
הם בזבזו את כל המים החמים.
They wasted all the water. Oh, all the hot water.
קיננו באנשים האלו.
We were jealous of these people.
כבר סיימנו.
We have already finished.
העכביש ניצח את הנחש.
Beat the snake.
שילמנו למלצר.
We paid the waiter.
הוא מעולם לא קינא באחיו.
He never okay, vad fan är det? Okay, yeah, has been jealous. Oh, be'achiu. Be'achiu. Kine be'achiu, right.
למה לא שילמתם?
Did you not pay?
עדיין לא סיימתי את שיעורי הבית שלי.
I have not. Well, I have still not. I would have said I have not yet finished my homework. That is another correct word order. See, this is one of the very annoying things, and again, it's really difficult to take into account every possible correct translations of some things, because there are all sorts of word orders, different ways of saying it. You can say I have still not, I have not yet. Really, I mean, there are other ways that I probably haven't even thought of, but it does get a bit irritating.
חיכיתם פה כל היום?
Have you been waiting here all day?
הוא חיכה וחיכה, אבל אף אחד לא בא.
But nobody came.
למה בזבזת את הזמן?
Yeah, I mean, and they do check those reports. I mean, every once in a while I get an email saying that they've recognized that I got one right there. I don't know if it adjusts my score. I mean, I don't think it actually makes a difference except on, like, placement tests and when it's legendary and there's a certain number of maximum number of mistakes. But, it is good that they are checking that.
למה בזבזת את הזמן?
הן שיקרו כי זה לא נכון.
They lied because this is not correct, which is a really weird sentence.
הוא מעולם לא קינא באחיו.
He has never been jealous of his brother. So isn't that achiu? I'm pretty sure that's achiu.
עדיין לא סיימתי את שיעורי הבית שלי.
I have still not finished my homework. Fuck off.
עדיין לא סיימתי את שיעורי הבית שלי.
הפילים התחילו לרוץ.
The elephants. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is really one of the best things. I have to say, the absolute best thing on Duolingo, as far as language learning is concerned. This other stuff can be kind of useful for checking your progress, but I would not use it as a primary language learning method, because it just doesn't do what it says on the box. I mean, like, in some of the sales talk, they say that it creates a space for implicit learning. It really doesn't. Because this is very explicit learning, and it's also getting you to translate stuff. Which is something that, if you're learning languages, you want to move away from. If you're trying to learn to be a translator, it's good exercise. Potentially, assuming that the correct answers are correct and the wrong ones are wrong. But, you know, when you're trying to learn a language, you want your brain to actually just be responding in the language without giving a whole lot more, without having to think about it much on that level. But the stories are really good for that. I mean, that is one thing I would absolutely... Who is that emote? The old man told me about his relationship with a tulip. That sounds like that sounds like something that would be in a short story anthology. Started to run.
המדריך הראה לנו את הדרך.
Suddenly we have a natural voice. The guide showed us the way. Well, I mean, I guess if anyone's gonna have relationships with tulips.
היא קנתה 3 תפוחים.
She bought 3 apples.
החלטנו שזה רעיון טוב.
We decided that it is a good idea.
התחלתי לישון על הספה.
התחלתי לישון על הסופה. Started to no. To sleep on the sofa. הם אמרו שהם הכירו אותו. They said they הכירו knew him.
עליו לאכול.
He must eat.
האריה הכיר את הדוב.
The bear knew the lion. Oh, the lion knew the bear, okay.
הראינו להם את העבודה שלנו.
We showed them our work.
מתי הגעתם?
When did you arrive?
כולם הגיעו למסיבה אתמול.
Everybody came to the party yesterday.
הכרת אותו?
Did you know him?
הוא הגיע לבית הספר.
He arrived at school.
היא קנתה 3 תפוחים.
When did the storm start, I think?
קניתי לה צמיד יקר.
I bought her an expensive Samid bracelet, I guess.
מתי התחילה הסופה?
That's not what it said.
מתי התחילה הסופה?
That's wrong. That's not the audio that is. It says Hamorim adain lo hichlitu ma la'asot. The teachers that's completely different audio. Decided what to do. Ah, fuck. Still have not decided what to do. Report, the audio is definitely wrong. That audio, I mean, that was totally different. What was when something? It started with Matai, not Hamorim.
לא הקשבתי למורה, ועכשיו אני לא יודע מה לעשות.
I didn't listen to the teacher, and now I don't know what to do. Yeah, totally different.
הקשבנו למדריך שלנו.
הקשבנו למדריך שלנו.
האריה הכיר את הדוב.
The lion knew the bear.
האויב שלי שיקר, אבל כולם האמינו לו.
Enemy lied, but everyone believed him. Okay, that's deep. Interesting conversation we're having.
הילדים הזמינו אבטיח במסעדה.
Ordered the... watermelon at the restaurant. No, I haven't done Klingon yet. But, one thing that I do is... Okay, my, people who join my Patreon, become my patrons on the $5 tier, there are a couple of things they get for that. One is that they get early access to the instructional content that I make. Right now, the main thing is learn Korean through music. And the other is they can choose any language for me they want. So I'm very curious. I actually have the Klingon dictionary here, but I've been sort of reserving that for if somebody wants to do to become my patron, then I'm totally gonna do it. I have that dictionary. I don't even know where it is. I've had that since the early 1990s. Back when I was about 12, actually, I was inspired by that to start creating a Ferengi language. It was really quite detailed, considering that I was 12 at the time. I don't have the notes for that anymore. I even had a writing system and all.
הזמנתי בירה, אבל נתתם לי יין.
But you gave me wine. It would be cool if I found the notes to that. It was a whole thing. It was going to be an agglutinative language. I've always loved agglutinative languages. And the idea was that it was designed to be extremely easy to create deliberate misunderstandings in, because it just seemed to me that would be something the Ferengi would be into. You know, an easy language to do fine print in.
הרופא לא האמין שאני חתול.
The doctor did not believe that I that I am a cat.
התיירים הבינו את מה שאמרנו.
The tourists understood what we said. זה כל מה שאי פעם רציתי. It's all I ever wanted.
הייתה לנו מפה, אבל הקופים גנבו אותה.
We had a map, but the monkeys stole it.
לא היו לו אויבים.
He didn't have enemies.
הייתה לי קערה, אבל הם לקחו אותה.
I had a bull, but they took it.
כשראיתי אתכם לפני 3 שנים, לא היו לכם ילדים.
When I saw you 3 years ago, you didn't have children.
הסברתי לו, אבל הוא לא הבין.
Wait a second.
הסברתי לו, אבל הוא לא הבין.
That's completely different. That's not even related. לאחרונה הוא לא הרגיש טוב. Recently, he has not felt well. That's like... Okay, the audio. I mean, it's not that it doesn't sound... I mean, it doesn't sound correct, but it just isn't correct.
איך זה הרגיש לשחות בחלב?
How did it feel to swim in milk? I think that said. Yes.
לא אהבנו את מה שהבוס הציע לנו.
We didn't love what the boss suggested to us. Oh, hey! Hello, Farron Sonam. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Yeah, okay, so I don't think I've seen you here before, so let me just tell you what we're doing. Okay, so here's the deal. What I'm doing is, for a long time, basically ever since Duolingo came out, people who know me and know that I'm really big into languages and stuff like that have asked me what I think of it. And I'd never done anything with it until, just about 2 months ago. So I decided that this would be a way to get to know it, to kind of get to understand it, to develop a detailed opinion on the subject. And the other thing is, it gives me a chance to come up with language-related topics with relatively low effort, because I have trouble thinking of topics. So I figured this will just give me things that are language-related that I can talk about every once in a while. Right now we're doing Hebrew. The way it works is when I level up or when I go legendary, if I feel like going legendary, then I switch languages using the eye mask of randomization. Of course, viewers who would like to choose a language for me out of all the languages that Duolingo does can do so by becoming a patron on my $5 tier, which also gives them early access to instructional content like my Learn Korean Through Music series that I've been making. So that's how this works. And so right now we're doing some Hebrew, and we don't know yet what language is coming next. But welcome. And, and viewers want to talk any kind of language related stuff. If you've got language homework you need help with, if you got just thoughts about language learning and stuff like that, anything to do with languages and stuff, then just feel free to jump in. Don't be a stranger. Where are you joining us from?
האם חשבת על זה אי פעם?
Have you ever thought about it, I guess?
היא הסבירה לי את זה.
She explained this to me. Now, there are a couple of different categories languages I do fall into. Oh, neat. Well, Japanese is one of my languages. And, French is one of my those are both my working languages. Quelle partie de la France? Atayerim, Havinu, et ma amarnou. Ah, intéressant. Moi, je connais pas bien. Je connais pas assez la France. Je connais un peu de la Bretagne. J'ai passé une fin de semaine à Paris. Et je connais un peu de Perpignan, les gares qui se trouvent entre Paris, Montpellier et Serpère, mais ça c'est tout. Oh wow, 10 viewers. I think this is the most people I've had watching me at the same time ever. Merci pour le raid. Ma sœur a suggéré un livre formidable à moi. אחותי הציעה ספר נהדר. הציעה לי ספר נהדר. Ouais, mais hormis le temps que j'ai passé dans une gare de Perpignan, c'était pas si agréable, mais j'ai adoré Paris, j'ai adoré la Bretagne, et je voudrais bien y retourner. Mais comme tu... ben, je crois que tu as déjà noté que mon français, ça a une forte influence québécoise. C'est ça le pays francophone dont j'ai passé plus de temps. Ben, on y va. Parfait. Ok, level 1. C'est l'heure de choisir une nouvelle langue. De forme aléatoire. We're going to randomize with my wonderful little eye mask here. And who knows what we're gonna get. Oh, well, we already did Swedish, but I don't like to repeat them, so we're gonna give another spin of the dial. Turkish. Haven't done Turkish in a bit. This is another of my some languages. Hello. Thank you for the follow, Hey Niall. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Okay. Well, that's good. And where are you joining us from, if you don't mind my asking? While and when?
Dolaşırken onu gördüm.
Oh, thank you. Dolaşırken onu gördüm. I saw her while dolaşırken, while walking around, I think. Aussi de la France?
Yere düştü çünkü
Yere düştü çünkü dolaşırken ayağı acıyor. He fell down because his foot hurts while walking around.
Okula giderken
Nerede
arkadaşımı gördüm.
Okula giderken arkadaşımı gördüm. I saw my friend while going to school. Moi, ici de Cincinnati, dans les États-Unis.
Ben eve giderken
kar yağdı.
Sen yemek pişirirken eve kim geldi?
Who came while you were cooking? Oh, eve kim geldi? I missed eve.
Ben
yemek pişirirken bir bardak şarap içerim. Oh, okay. Yes, of course you may ask. Thank you. Okay, here's the deal. I grew up with three of them. That's German, Spanish, and English. And I started really early. I had a dictionary in my room when I was like 5 years old, and had a table in the last inside pages. I never had to activate them. They were just on by default. I imagine there's a setting if yours aren't activated. And some languages don't have them. Turkish is one that has them. French has them. Spanish, Italian, Swedish, Danish, Russian, but there are a bunch that don't. So this table in this dictionary said the alphabets of the world. There were 5 of them, so it was really comprehensive. But one of them was Cyrillic. It was the Russian alphabet. So, and that just fascinated me. I was like, okay, I want to learn everything about this. I love this alphabet. So I started just getting all the resources I could find to start, teaching myself Russian. And oh, sorry to hear that. That sounds like a complicated situation to be in. So, I started finding, going to the library and stuff, anything I could find on Russian, and it just kind of snowballed from there. And gradually I started to figure out things that worked for me, things that didn't work for me, and I just kept teaching myself more languages. The next one after that I started with was Japanese, French and Italian came a few years later, as did Norwegian and Swedish and etc. It's all sorts of languages. I've cut there. There are I have 20 working languages, and then there are another 20 odd that I speak varying degrees of some of. And varying degrees of some means anything from being able to read the newspaper and have a halfway decent conversation to just knowing a few basic words. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for saying so.
Sen öğretmenle konuşurken ben seni bekledim.
I waited for you while talking to the teacher. Oh, well, you were talking to the teacher. Got it. I see.
Seninle konuşurken Duo'yu anladım. Seninle konuşurken Duo'yu anladım.
While I was talking to you, I understood Duo. I don't quite understand what's going on in that sentence. Yeah, there are no speaking exercises in Japanese, and the thing about the Japanese one also with the audio, I mean, it's this, it's computer-generated voices, and it's kind of unnatural. Like, the pitch accent isn't quite right a lot of the time. It's a little bit off. Also, that's one where there are lots of correct answers that aren't taken into account.
Denizde yüzerken 7 tane balık gördüm.
While swimming, I saw 7 balık fish. Denizde, while swimming in the sea. Got it.
Çocuklar
yüzerken yağmur başladı. Started to rain while the children were swimming.
Grup oluştururken dikkat et.
When forming a group, be careful.
Ödev için fikirler oluştururken zaman çabuk akıyor. Baban çalışırken sen neden oturuyorsun?
Why are you sitting while your father is working? Because that doesn't actually, one doesn't contradict the other, and he's probably working for a fairly long time. Okay, Benui, thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, some of the Swedish voices are definitely, I like the phrase bad robots. That just sounds like an evil AI or something like that. It's much more interesting than just crappy electronically generated voices.
Onunla oynarken dikkatli ol.
Be careful while playing with it.
Biz oynarken
yemekte yiyoruz.
Telefonu kaldırırken, telefon düştü.
While lifting the phone dropped.
Ekmeği kaldır.
Ekmeği kaldırırken eti gördüm.
Sen yemek pişirirken eve kim geldi?
Who came home while you were cooking?
Sen öğretmenle konuşurken ben seni bekledim.
I waited for you while you were talking to the teacher.
Denizde yüzerken 7 tane balık gördüm.
I saw 7 fish while swimming in the sea.
İşsizken zaman yavaş geçiyor.
While unemployed, time passes slowly.
İşsizken arkadaşım ile seyahate
İşsizken arkadaşım ile seyahatte çıkıyorum. Oh, I hadn't actually caught any of those. What can you think of an example? I'm curious about that. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me as the emphasis is always a little bit weird. The emphasis always feels like one of those like answer phone systems that you're calling. If you would like to talk to the sales department, press 5. That, I mean, a lot of it feels a bit like that. I mean, more so when it's the individual words.
İşsizken çok kilo aldım.
I gained a lot of weight while unemployed.
3 yaşındayken göz ameliyatı oldum.
When I was 3, I had surgery. Oh, göz ameliyatı. Eye surgery. Oh, yeah, planet. Yeah, that makes sense. I can see it getting that wrong. Because it's just storing the one word and it isn't reading it with any kind of context.
2 yaşındayken dans
2 yaşındayken dans etmeyi öğrendim.
ben Ankara'dayken.
When I was in Ankara. See, this is why I love agglutinating languages. See, all you have to do there, Ankara'da means in Ankara. Da means in here. You just add iken onto it, and it means the time, when in Ankara. Ben Ankara'dayken, when I was in Ankara. I mean, and so it's just, it makes life very easy. The more of these little syllables you learn to use, the more different things, the more different, like, complex sentences and structures and things like that you can create. Yeah, exactly. It is a lot like Finnish. I mean, it's also an agglutinative language. I mean, Finnish is very similar. Like, with, oppia, to learn, and then you say opiskella, which, that skel indicates, like, doing a bit of something or doing it over a certain amount of time. It indicates sort of a process, and you do so much of that. It's really handy.
Ankara'dayken
güzel bir restoranda tavuk yedik.
Sen burada değilken ben çok mutsuzum.
When you are not here, I am very unhappy.
O adamla
beraber değilken daha mutluyuz.
gençken her gün makarna yerdik.
When we were young, We used to eat makarna, pasta, every day. I still do. Gençken bira içerdik. See, genç means young. Ken means at the time. It's a lot like koro in Japanese. So you can just sort of throw it at the ends of things, and it means the time when this thing was the case. Really handy.
Çocukken
Love
her
that sort of
sabah
thing.
kitap okurdum.
Çocukken, you were a child. You used to read every morning. Kitap. I forgot kitap. Sen gençken kitap okumayı severdin.
Yunanistan'dayken hep balık yedik.
When? We ate. We always ate fish while in Greece.
Yunanistan'dayken babası ile telefonda konuşacak. Yunanistan babası ile telefon konuşacak.
Kız kardeşim çocukken beni çok severdi.
İş için
Ankara'dayken birçok yeri geziyorum. Yeah, iş için Ankara'dayken, iş için for work. Ankara'da, in Ankara, so, you know, you can just sort of stick this on there at the end of something that could be its own sentence. İş için Ankara'da can be, I am in Ankara for work, or anyone else is in Ankara for work. And you just add ken, and then you can stick something afterwards, and it indicates the one thing is happening while the other thing is happening. Yeah, it is. It's great. It's a whole plug-and-play sort of thing that's going on. I love it.
3 yaşındayken göz ameliyatı oldum.
When I was 3, I had eye surgery.
Çocukken her sabah kitap okurdun.
When you were a child, you used to read books every morning. Okay, we've leveled up, and it is time to choose a new language. It's called Valja. Ny språk. Vad ska det vara? Where are we going? Is that Irish? Yes, that is Irish. We're doing some Irish. This is on the low end of my languages that I know some of. What's a mess? Skjorta. Skjorta. Brogue. Oh, yeah. I was talking to a guy who is really big into indigenous and endangered languages at the Polyglot Conference recently, and the subject of the Navajo course on here came up. He said he was talking to a guy he knows who's Navajo and is a teacher of Navajo, and when he asked what he thought of the Duolingo course, he said, "Don't even talk to me about that." Apparently it's that bad, and my impression of it was also that it was just really just useless, because there's no audio in most of it. There are all these diacritics in Navajo, and there's nothing to tell you how to pronounce any of it. The phrases are really random and decontextualized. It is so hard to do anything with.
Top rogue agam.
I have shoes. Jag har skor. Lene. Skorna. A coat. Ta kota av dem.
On kota.
The coat. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's nice. I like that when they have actual speakers of the language speaking the stuff, because that's at least a little bit more that's a little bit more reliable in terms of how to pronounce this stuff. The girl wears a dress.
Cahan on fair broga.
The man wears shoes.
Cahamit anguna.
We wear the dress. Like everybody at once? Yeah, like are you standing on top of each other? Is there a trench coat on top of the dress? Cahamit.
Tá skirti ag galin.
The girl has skirts.
Caham léine.
I wear a shirt. Cahim Lene. Cahimid and Guna. We're all wearing the one dress apparently. Hata. Hata. Kula.
On cholla.
And Chulla. The suit. No, I haven't. Why? What's the deal with I mean, I would have to admit I haven't heard much Albanian in real life. But what is the Albanian in Google Translate like? Oh shit. Interesting. Eddie.
Adi.
Briste. Kahan and Cat 80. The cat wears clothes.
The pyjami.
The pajamas.
On shaked.
The jacket.
On ganzi.
The sweater.
Tá ganzi orm.
I'm wearing a sweater.
Cahan na poshti pyjami.
The children wear pajamas. She wears trousers. I wear a jacket and a hat. I'm curious in hearing what it sounds like. Okay, that sounds like the movie War Games. That is like that sounds I think that is exactly the electronic voice from the movie War Games. Would you like to play a nice game of chess? No, I want to play international thermonuclear warfare. To Shakadorum. Aranguli. Okay, we've leveled up. What's it? 1270. We are getting up to that promotion zone, and it is time to pick a new språk. Dakilia. Något sådant. Ah, français. Okay. This will be easy.
Je vends ma maison.
I am selling my house.
Je vends toutes ces...
Je vends toutes ces choses. Je vends le pont de Brooklyn pour $1000. Qui veut l'acheter?
Tu dois attendre ici.
You have to wait here.
Tu attends quoi?
What are you waiting for? Yeah, it's nice to see that they're including this sentence structure. This is an important French sentence structure, and a lot of French language learning materials I've seen do not even mention it. Like when I was like first studying French, we never had sentences like this. And then you watch a movie in French, you talk to people in French, and everybody says things in this structure. This is an important one. You just say you put the question word at the end, and you just write it like a sentence, except with a interrogative sort of intonation to it. T'attends quoi? J'attends ta mère? Non, j'attends mon frère. Ma mère travaille. En général, j'attends pas longtemps.
J'entends un bruit.
I hear a noise. Tu entends ce bruit? Je sais pas, j'entends un chien. J'entends quelque chose.
Tu vends tout?
Are you selling everything?
Tu vends ça aussi?
Tu vends ça aussi?
Il ne faut pas vendre ça.
You must not sell this. Okay, and here's an example of where we run into problems with these translations. Because, yeah, this is one way you could translate it, but il ne faut pas vendre ça. All that really says is, it does not actually say who the subject is, who must not sell it. This could be, you could also translate this. It's better to say, this must not be sold, or this should not be sold, or this could also be, this does not need to be sold. So, there are a lot of ways that this could be translated.
Je dois vendre mon appartement. Je dois vendre mon appartement.
Hier, il faisait très frais.
Très froid.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many different ways, and it's a pain in the ass when you put a correct one in there and then it marks you wrong. Because, I mean, especially with some languages where there are a million different possible word orders, like Finnish is one. There are all sorts of different word orders in Finnish, because Finnish sticks so much information into each word. It doesn't really matter where the word is in the sentence, except in terms of emphasis a lot of the time. So, I mean, as a course creator, since they are individually putting these correct answers in there, it is, I mean, I can imagine how hard it is to take all those into account. But it's such a pain in the ass, because sometimes you will have a correct answer that's wrong, or just unnatural, but then, you know, as you level up, you'll keep on getting that sentence. And it's hard, because instead of just being able to give the correct answer, you have to remember their kind of weird answer, and I mean, that's just a pain in the ass.
Il ne peut pas t'entendre.
He can't hear you. Elle ne peut entendre. Ah, non, rien entendre. Tu peux m'attendre ici.
Ici.
S'il
Il
te
plaît.
I mean, God, that was wonderfully Yeah, that was wonderfully fucking robotic. Tu peux me attendre ici, s'il te plaît. In Dutch, I had a speaking exercise. It was a huge pain because I was pronouncing it correctly. I was pronouncing it totally correctly. I was actually kind of pronouncing it a little bit better than the electronic voice that was giving the example. But for some reason, no matter how many times I said a relatively simple sentence in Dutch, it kept on saying I got it wrong. It was just an endless loop. I ended up having to turn off speaking exercises just because no matter what I said, it was not marking it correctly. You know, I tried saying it fast, I tried saying it slow, I mean, I don't know.
Est-ce qu'il entend les oiseaux?
Does he hear the birds?
Elle vend sa voiture.
She is selling her car. See, I mean, one of the things that is a real weakness of this as a language learning method is that these are just random sentences. There's no narrative because there's just an AI that sort of serves them up based on data about which ones people are most likely to quit after. In order to really get that implicit learning going, you need narrative. You need stories. You need something that your brain can sort of stick to and follow that is interesting enough that your brain is actually trying to concentrate on it. And this is very random.
Elles entendent tout.
They hear everything. Yeah, I mean, the one thing I will say, the stories, if they just kind of scrapped everything else and made this just stories, it would be actually great, because they do the stories well. I mean, there are things I would like try to add some like cultural context for the different languages, but I mean the stories themselves, they're good because they have sort of an interesting twist. After you hear a couple of them, you know something weird is going to happen. Some kind of twist is coming. And so you're really following it, you're paying attention to it. Your brain is really engaged, and I mean that as a language learning method, I would say, I mean that's pretty much ideal. There's a whole lot of research also saying that's kind of that is the ideal thing to use, like stories that are interesting and where you have enough of a point of reference that you can begin to make sense out of it even if you don't quite know it yet. I mean, the more stories they do in more languages, the better, as far as I'm concerned, because that stuff is great.
Ils entendent.
Ils entendent tout.
Les librairies vendent des livres.
Ils vendent du bon pain dans cette boulangerie. I've never done the courses. I mean, there's like, for someone there's Duolingo classes or something like that. I've only been offered that in a couple, in like Spanish, I think. No, I missed this completely.
Ils m'attendent.
They are waiting for me.
Elles attendent le.
Ils attendent le bus. Les voisins vendent leur appartement.
Ils nous attendent.
Ils nous attendent.
Il attend quoi?
What is he waiting for? Arrivé. Il attend quoi?
Mon chien n'entend rien du tout parce qu'il est vieux.
My dog can't hear anything at all because he's old.
Elle n'entend.
Elle n'entend rien du tout. Ils entendent tout. Ce magasin
magasin.
ne vend rien
Rien. Tout.
du tout.
Tout.
Ce magasin, il ne vend un calice. On dirait en québécois. Make them uncomfortable. Why? What are these lessons about? That's... Yeah, let's do some stories. Talking about the stories, might as well do some. A ticket to New York.
Un billet pour New York.
Un billet pour New York.
Junior est à l'aéroport.
Okay, every time they call him Junior, to me, that reminds me of The
Il
Sopranos.
parle avec une femme qui travaille à l'aéroport.
Han pratar med en kvinna som arbetar i flygplatsen. Oh, well. Okay, so, well, it is the legit history then, at least. I mean... But, yeah, you'd kind of want a content warning on that, I suppose.
Tu as besoin de quelque chose?
Je voudrais un billet pour New York.
Où sont
Tes parents.
tes parents?
Pardon, je n'ai pas 7 ans.
Quel âge as-tu?
J'ai 8 ans.
Ah, mate.
Un billet pour New York coûte 400 €.
400.
Je peux aller où avec 13 €?
Where can I go on 13?
Eddie, le père de Junior, arrive.
His dad
Junior,
arrives.
qu'est-ce que tu fais ici?
J'ai un examen de maths aujourd'hui. Je dois partir loin.
He's got a math exam and wants to get away.
Combien coûte un billet?
400 €.
Et 2 billets?
800 €.
Ah, tu es très bon en maths.
Ah, you're good at
Tu es
math.
prêt pour ton examen.
You're ready for your exam. Aéroport, aujourd'hui, examen. T'as besoin de... Quel âge as-tu? Combined with... yeah, okay, that's fucked up. Yeah, blah. Yeah, okay. What, cute animation for slaves in war and bad treatment of people? Okay, I don't know about that. I mean... I don't know, they could... Japanese animators could probably do something with that and somehow manage to make it okay. Somehow manage to make that... I don't see that working with their fucking animation. Yeah, fan. You throw... Sort. Okay. Okay, the honeymoon. I haven't done this one in any language yet.
La
Let's-
lune de miel.
La lune de miel.
Odile est dans un taxi. Bonjour.
Ah, a new person. I've never seen Odile.
Bonjour. À l'aéroport, s'il vous plaît.
À l'aéroport.
Très bien. Vous voyagez pour le travail?
Non. J'ai un billet pour New York. J'ai 2 billets pour New York.
J'aime beaucoup New York.
Ah, he really likes
C'est
New
pour
York.
ma lune de miel.
Où est votre mari?
Ma femme.
My
Elle ne
wife.
veut pas voyager à New York avec moi.
She doesn't want to go to New York with me.
C'est une journée difficile.
Oh, je suis désolé.
Yeah. Det ska jag inte göra. That sounds like an fucking hell. Désolé.
Nous sommes à l'aéroport.
Une femme arrive avec sa valise.
A woman arrives with her
Melissa?
suitcase.
Odile, je suis...
Je suis une valise. I mean, see, these answers could all be correct depending on how surreal you want it to be. Je suis une valise, I'm a suitcase. Seems like one way to sort of cut down on your travel costs. Je suis désolé, yeah, that's if you want to be boring about it, yes. Or je suis à New York. I'm astral projecting from New York, but I think they want désolé.
Je t'aime aussi.
I love you too.
Nous allons à New York.
We're going
Bon
to New York.
voyage.
Bon voyage. Je t'aime. Travail. Une miel. 2 billets. Tabarnak. Ok. And c'est l'heure de choisir une nouvelle langue. Où va-t-on? We're almost into the promotion zone. Latin. Okay. Latin it is. Got any that I've already No. Okay, lingua.
Tu loqueris.
Marcus? What is this an actual sentence? Att det är en mening som du verkligen sett på Duolingo Latin. Ja, but you speak.
Nos in colloquium venimus.
We have a conversation. Colloquium. Wow. Okay. I've not heard that one. I've seen some others that have been like that. There's one lesson where it's like people are throwing tables into taverns and shit, and it's like, okay, neat.
Ego in colloquium venio.
I have a conversation. These people, I mean, it's like, it's legit audio. People recorded this. Good on them. I appreciate the work that goes into that, but read it, say it with some feeling. Ego in colloquium venio. You know, I'm in a conversation right now.
Corinna and Marcus horologium habent.
And Marcus have the clock.
Orator multos libros legit.
Reads many books.
Multi oratores sunt in templo.
In the temple.
Oratores in foro exclamant.
The forum.
Placetne tibi legere?
Do you like to read?
In theatro exclamatis.
You are shouting in the theater.
Ego litteras latinas legere velim.
Like to read Latin literature. Cum non quis quinque loquor.
Corinna et Stephanos magistrum habent.
Have a teacher.
Multae discipulae magistrum habent. Marcus librum legere velit.
Like to read a book. Because he's stuffed with cheese. Marcus loquitur. Oratores exclamant in foro. Biblioteca.
In bibliotheca sunt multi discipuli.
Volumen.
Bibliotheca volumina habet. Sorores meae ad bibliothecam adveniunt.
At the library.
Volumina non locuntor. Oratores epistulas mittunt.
Orators send the letters.
Male loquimini.
You speak poorly.
Orator ad me litteras mittit.
Sends me a letter.
Volumen primum longum est.
First book is long.
Epistulas ad oratorem mittimus.
Send letters to the orator.
Carmina et epistulas ad Marcum mittitis.
You send Carmina songs and letters to Marcus.
Bene loquimur.
Mito. Habito. Hodie. Mito. Quattuor. Is. Anglice.
Quis Anglice loquitur?
Hispanice.
Nos vinum volumus.
We want wine.
Nos bibliothecam visitare volumus.
Nos.
Puellae urbes visitare volunt.
The girls want to visit cities.
Quinque verba scio.
I know 5 words.
Quid est verbum?
What is the word?
Turbae Hispanicae locuntur.
The crowd speaks Spanish.
Discipulae semper Latinae linguae student.
Always study Latin. Semper.
Plurima verba in volumine sunt.
There are many words in the scroll. Quattuor, turba, quivitas.
Minime.
Senes otiosi librum longum legunt.
The old men read the long book. Ociosi. Yeah, ociosos. Duo, semper, minime, urbs. Quinque. Anglice, visito, nos pater sero. Turba.
Plurima verba in volumine sunt.
Fuck off. Yeah, I mean, that can be very many. That can also just be many.
Senes otiosi librum longum legunt.
What?
Plurima verba in volumine sunt.
Germanice.
Ubi bibliotheca proxima est?
Is the nearest library. Wonder who and when it was decided that those would be the words for English and German and Latin, since when Latin was an actual widely spoken vernacular language, those languages didn't even exist.
Corina matrem lauda. Inscriptio mihi placet.
I like the inscription.
In bibliotheca tacite loquimur.
Speak quietly in the library.
Oratores volumen invenire volunt.
To find the book.
Professores volumina in bibliotheca inveniunt.
In bibliotheca magistra inscriptiones Germanicae scribet.
Teacher writes inscriptions in German in the library.
Livia inscription.
Livia.
In templo tacite loquimur.
We speak quietly in the temple.
Tacite legere volumus.
We want to read quietly.
Ubi urbs proxima est?
Is the nearest city.
Volumen invenire volumus.
Want to find the scroll.
Magister librum laudat.
Praises the book.
Corina.
Marcus. In proxima bibliotheca Germanicae loquitur. Okay, we've leveled up, and where are we here? Okay, we're almost there. How'd the meeting go? What section are you on? Well, we're just finishing Latin, and you missed a raid. I had my first daytime raid, only my third raid ever. I was raided from friends. Oh wait, that is not my eye mask. I've done this twice now. Okay, where are we going? Fuck, Navajo. Actually, I'm gonna give this one a miss because I mean, there's some. I was just talking about how this guy I met at the Polyglot conference who does indigenous and endangered languages. He was talking with a Navajo guy who's a language teacher, a Navajo language teacher, and asked him what he thought of Duolingo Navajo. He said, "Don't even talk to me about it." And he apparently absolutely detests it. It's that bad. So, and it annoys the hell out of me, so I'm not doing that. I'm gonna give it another spin. Where are we going? Chinese! Wait, is this Cantonese? Are we doing... This is... Okay, this is Cantonese through the medium of Chinese. This is a language I don't know from another language I don't really know either. Lao Fan.
老細。
老細。
佢哋傾緊電話噃。
Okay.
佢哋
that's common. 正在打電話 They are currently making a phone call. I've been making my way through it gradually as well. Gets a lot of mileage out of 20 yards of linen. 正在打電話。
佢哋係唔係傾緊電話啊？佢哋傾緊，佢哋係唔係傾緊電話啊？係唔係傾電話？
Oh, I missed the ah on the end.
嗰位唔係我哋嘅老細噃。嗰位。
那位。不是我们的老饭。老饭呢 ？OK。
嗰位。
嗰位。
佢係阿強。
他是
請問邊位係阿強？
請問
你係唔係學緊粵語啊？
你是不是现在学华语啊 ？Are you learning Cantonese right now?
呢位係阿強。
嗯哼。
豉汁排骨
嘅
都
乜嘢？
乜嘢？哪位？
嗰位。
嗰位。
我哋。
我哋。
蝦餃。
蝦餃。
識。蝦餃。
蝦餃。
你哋
學緊
一
蚊乜嘢
蚊？
佢哋係唔係傾緊電話啊？
佢哋
係唔係傾緊？佢哋係唔係傾緊電話啊
？Are they on the phone now?
嗰位唔係我哋嘅老細噃。
哪位？不是。我们的老饭呢？Okay, leveled up. That was bloody hard. and yet still easier that I didn't, like, all I was doing really for the most part was converting simplified and non-simplified in my head. Although, actually, thinking about it, this is sort of very indirectly an example of where implicit learning could happen, despite this sort of thing, because I have a certain number of points of references already because of the writing system and because of words I know in Chinese. And so I'm figuring out things that, other than the things that I'm actually meant to be figuring out. So, I mean, that's sort of an example of potential implicit learning going on there. But mostly, I'm just deciphering it based on simplified versus traditional characters. Finish. I always like a little bit of finish, and we're almost into the promotion zone. Piirtää.
Piirtää. Tuo vakava tyttö osaa laulaa. Onko tuo lause Norjaa vai Tanskaa?
Is that sentence Norwegian or Danish?
Osaatko sinä piirtää?
Can you draw? Maalata hyvin.
Osaako hän piirtää?
Osaako? Osaatko tanssia tangoa?
Osaatteko te laulaa?
Sing.
Vakava suomalainen mies tanssii tangoa.
The serious Finnish man is dancing the tango.
Pöllönen puhuu sekä tanskaa että norjaa.
Pöllönen.
Pöllönen.
Oh, that's okay. That's somebody's name. Norwegian. Anna puhuu sekä suomea että ruotsia.
Tanssin harvoin tangoa.
I rarely tango.
Oho. Viikinki tanssii hyvin.
Vakava.
Miikka ja Joni osaavat tanssia tangoa.
Vakava nainen lauli hyvin. Ruotsalainen tyttö laulaa hyvin. Kanadalainen grillaa tomaattia.
Kuinka moni kanadalainen osaa ranskaa?
How many Canadians know French? Onko meillä amerikkalainen aksentti?
Heillä on lapsi, joka osaa laulaa todella hyvin.
Kuinka moni suomalainen lapsi osaa lukea?
Minulla on viisas ystävä. Puhua.
Finish.
Osaatko kirjoittaa koreaa?
Can. Oh, do you know how? Osaan.
Onko meillä amerikkalainen aksentti?
Meillä. Do we, right?
Osaako hän lukea ja kirjoittaa?
Kirjoittaa.
Minulla on ystävä, joka osaa puhua kiinaa.
Heillä on amerikkalainen aksentti.
Vanha venäläinen nainen on viisas.
Wide, that wouldn't have been good.
Kuinka moni suomalainen osaa tanssia?
Osaan puhua ja lukea japania. Onko meillä amerikkalainen aksentti?
Hyvä on.
Ratsastaa.
To ride. Pitkä mies.
Iso. Mies.
Pitkä laulu.
Lahjakas.
Talented. Ei sinä ole tosi hyvä laulaja.
Pitkä suomalainen laulaa tangoa.
The tall Finn is singing a tango.
Kanadalainen.
Ratsastaa hyvin.
Hys. Väinö laulaa.
Oh, well, tangos have lyrics. Por una cabeza ella me olvida. Yeah, lots of them do.
Kanadalainen ratsastaa hyvin.
Yeah, they have. Some of them have incredible lyrics.
Hys. Professori.
Puhut.
Puhu.
Ja.
Meillä on ystävä, joka on lahjakas muusikko.
Tämä laulu on pitkä, mutta tosi hyvä.
Minulla on ystävä, joka on lahjakas velho.
Osaatko ratsastaa?
Väinö on tosi hyvä laulaja ja tanssija. Suuri pupu on outo laulaja. Pupu.
Me olemme sama tanssija.
Sinä olet tosi lahjakas tanssija.
Today in things nobody has ever said to me.
Hys. Väinö laulaa.
Oh fuck, yeah, laulaa singing.
Hys.
Ja professori puhuu.
Hys. Väinö laulaa. Hys. Väinö laulaa.
Okay, we've leveled up. And up to 1442. It's one day to get up into the promotion zone. And almost in there. I may be back for a... It's time to think about dinner and stuff, but I may be back for a bonus stream after the Seagull stream tonight, where we're going to be looking at Communist Propaganda, the motion picture. Yeah, so thank you everybody who joined. Thank you Farin Solnum, Heinail, Alice Swede for your follows and for making chat so lively today. Had a really good time. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again, and I'll be releasing the schedule for this coming week sometime tomorrow or the next day. So have a good day. Thank you to everyone who joined, and I look forward to seeing you again. And if you've enjoyed the stream, please consider paying for the stream. I always love to see new patrons on my Patreon, and you get to choose my language for me, and you get early access to my instructional videos. Of course, these are rough times, for me as well, and so I don't want anyone who can't to feel pressure to do it. But if you just feel like doing it and you can do it, I would thank you very much. It helps me continue doing more of this, and I like doing this, so that's always appreciated. Have a good night. Or evening, and some of you I'll probably see you tonight after 11:30 for the Seagull stream.